I don't know what, don't know what. Oh, okay, it's setting it up, it says now. There we go, live on YouTube. Rev Wayne Stills, this mic is all yours.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? How are you? What's happening? It's Rev Wayne Stills from Miracles Everywhere. It's good to be here. And today we have I'm going to read the lesson, and we'll talk about the lesson and just jabber on. I kind of work with the improvisational spirit, so whatever comes out will come out. My mouth of the spirit come out. That's the deal. Today, and then next Thursday we'll be doing our throwback. God willing, that's the plan. So today we'll play some music and then we'll do the lesson. Lesson 58 is the lesson for anyone that doesn't know, and it's a good lesson. It's a review, and I love the reviews. Often I do the reviews and just randomly. As a matter of fact, one of the best things I usually do is they have this. I forget his name, but they have this guy who does all the reviews on a recording. I remember the master teacher used to do that, and then one of his people still does it, and you hear it with music in the background, and you hear he does every single one of them. And it's beautiful. It's a total meditation thing. You just put in reviews for ACIM on YouTube, ACIM reviews, review or something like that, and you look for it, and you'll see it. It's just beautiful, and I would check it out because I'm thinking of the Mass Teachers version that I can't find, but it's this other guy. I forget his name. He does a whole bunch of them, and he does every single one of them, all the reviews he does. And so and he does it very, he speaks very calmly as they look around the room, look outside the room, nothing you see means anything. He has to go through every single one of them, and it's very nice, just very cool. Um, is that it? Is that the address? Well, that's the address. Cool. So yeah, we'll go check it out. All right, so here's the song. It's one of my favorites. It's Laughter from Beyond. So just it's cheer you, this will cheer you up, no matter who you are, no matter what your what your taste is in music. This will cheer you up. This is a long lost king who lost his composure on stage and just during a song, so laughing his you know what off.
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a bright summer day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your bald head and wish you had hair? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome? Oh, Lord, Lord. I wonder how. You know, someone said, the world's a stage and each must play a part. Oh, God. Oh, man, I tell you. Ooh, Lord. And I had no cause to die. Oh, Sing it, baby. Shall I come again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? That's it, man. 14 years right down the drain, boy, I'll tell you.
All right. That doesn't cheer you up. Every time I listen to that, it doesn't matter how many times I listen to it, it cheers me up. Oh, that cheers you. It makes me laugh. It's deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. So the laughter, he's going on with it, and he's just, it's when you're on stage and something tickles you, it's just if something gets you and something triggers you, forget about it. You can lose it. And that's what happened. And then one of the things about him when you watch him in stage, well, he didn't care. He let it go, and because he could do no wrong up there, basically with his fans, and so he left it. He let it go, which is kind of fun to see someone like that because a lot of people take themselves very seriously, and a lot of people don't, and he was one of those guys that didn't. Anyhow, and I try not to take myself seriously. I try to take myself very unseriously if I can, because life's not very serious. When I was listening to something where I fell down the steps. I talked about it on the one of my on one of the few things that one of the sharing sessions here, and I had it on tape, and I was listening to it, and it was just, I was laughing when I fell down the steps because it was hilarious. I was thinking about God and how great He is and how wonderful He is and how I'm serious, and then I fell backwards. And it was just God was like laughing at me. I'm so great, huh? Watch this, bang, and I fell backwards, and I didn't hurt myself either. So it was just a joke. It was just a little fear in me. But not really fear. Just you go up somebody from behind them and you go boo. They were scared. And all you're really doing is it's fun. You're having a joke. That's what God does. Hell of fun. And then you get to look at the world as it's not really hell. Or it's not really it's a terrible place that you think it is. It's a fun place to be. Surprises. Surprises left and right. Everyone surprises you. Everything surprises you. Nothing wrong with this place. When you move up in consciousness, your awareness has to eventually be aware of goodness, of the goodness of God. You can be aware of negativity constantly in your awareness and be peaceful. Eventually, your peace will spread to your entire mind. Your entire mind. I'm going to go through the lesson now. Lesson 58. Lesson 58. Lesson 58. Lesson 58. The idea is for today is my holiness envelops everything I see. I like to put the word innocence there when I say holiness. Holiness implies perfection, wholeness, balance, uh, innocence. Absolutely innocent. We're born innocent. We are born innocent. By the way, anyone has something to say, you can raise your hand, and if I don't say anything, it's because I'm on the I'm in the course. I'm not looking at the pages. Just start talking. Or somebody tell me, I'm raising my hand. Sorry, interrupt. My holiness envelops everything I see. My innocence envelops everything I see. Everything I see is just it's screaming at me. You're innocent. You're innocent. You're innocent. You're innocent. Because everything I see is just me putting things out there. Everything I see is just is meaningless. The first lesson is what? The very first lesson is first two lessons. I give everything the meaning, all the meaning that it has. Everything I give everything all the meaning that it has. Everything. And then he goes to tell you, what does it tell you? Nothing has any meaning. So nothing has any meaning at all, but I've been giving meaning to everything as far as I'm concerned. But I mean, if nothing has any meaning, then what have I been giving? What have I been giving to the world? Meaninglessness. So there's no meaning there. There's nothing really there. I'm innocent of anything and everything. I've done nothing wrong. I'm holy. I'm perfect. I'm innocent. I'm healthy. I've never entered into anything dangerous. My holiness does from my holiness does the perception of the real world come. Having forgiven, I am no longer see myself as guilty. I can accept the innocence that is the truth about me. Seeing through understanding eyes, the holiness of the world is all I see. For I can picture only the thoughts I hold about myself. This is true. I accept the innocence that is the truth about me. Holiness is of a world is holiness of the world is all I see. Don't kid yourself. It doesn't end when you're sitting there all peaceful and there's bombs going off around you. That's where there's a step above that. When you're peaceful and everyone around you is peaceful, and everything around you is peaceful, and peace is everywhere. When all you see and all you're aware of is peace and joy and love and goodness. The goodness of God is everywhere. That's all there is goodness. Goodness and God, good God, same thing. God good God, same thing. All right. Two, my holiness blesses the world. The perception of my holiness is not blessed to me alone. Everyone and everything I see, its light shares in the joy it brings me. Why? Everything you see is a projection from you or extension from you. Everything you see is you. So if you can get in touch with your innocence and see your innocence around you, your blessing, the blessing that you give yourself, you see yourself as innocent, everything around you becomes innocent. Because everything around you is a projection of your innocence. There's nothing that is apart from the joy, because there's nothing that does not share my holiness. Because nothing is apart from your innocence. Nothing, all there is innocence, and you're projecting that innocence. That's all there is going to be there. And it might look exactly the same, but you're seeing that what's really there, nothing with any meaning. What you saw there before you had words. When you were a little baby, what did you see there? Just I'm banging the table here. Just what is it? And they probably try to taste it. What is it? It's just something that's there. It's meaningless. As I recognize my innocence, my holiness, so does the holiness of the world shine forth for everyone to see. Because as you recognize your innocence, you will be taken to a place where everyone else is innocent. You will be a source of innocence, a source of joy, a source of pleasure, a source of good times. And so what happens? You become a source of pleasure, so the people around you become filled with your pleasure, filled with your joy, filled with your peace, filled with your innocence. And so now you're around people, and people only people that you love and love you, that are walking in love. And they're connected to love, real love, the love that's always there, the love that functions as a law. It's just always there. Whether you feel it or not, love's there. There is nothing my innocence, my holiness cannot do. My holiness is unlimited in its power to heal. When you read that and you need some healing, it's pretty cool. So especially since you know this is not just some schmizzy who's saying this. This is Jesus. Every once in a while, I want to remind you some of that. Who's talking here? Jesus is talking here. Jesus Christ. And he says right off the bat, my holiness. And this is me saying, he says this as an example and as an affirmation for us to say with him. My holiness is unlimited in its power to heal, because it's unlimited in its power to save. This is very interesting. There's a big debate about this in the Christian community. What does it mean to save somebody? You hear people all the time, I'm saved. I'm not saved. I am saved. No, I'm not saved. In the Christian community. We don't have the word, we don't use it much here in our horse community, but nevertheless, it is in the book. In the manual, it was there also. I read it in, I think, section 12, I think this one. Well, we're here, we're saved from illusions. And power to heal was its unlimited power to save. Holiness is unlimited in its power to heal. Now, why? Why can't we access that? Why are we here? Why do I have Parkinson's disease since 2007? If I have an unlimited power to heal, and if the word to save comes from the word soza or sozo, means not just to save and to save for salvation purposes, but it also means to heal. Jesus is telling us here, look, I showed you by breaking up death and beating death that death is not real. Sickness is not real. What is there to be saved from except illusions? And what are illusions and false ideas about myself? My holiness undoes that all by asserting the truth about me. In the presence of my holiness, which I share with God himself, all idols vanish. All idols vanish. And what are illusions, false ideas about myself? What is there to be saved except our only problem is illusions. So the only thing I have to be worried about, the only thing, the reason why I can't get my hand around a miraculous healing or any kind of healing, or maybe I am healing. I have nothing to really compare it to. It was I want to be here. It seems the only logical thing is I want to be here. And I don't want to be here at the same time. So here he's giving us an out. And what always I'm saying this about myself. I want to be here. I deserve to be here. It's almost as if we're abused children. We think we did something wrong. We think there's a God after us. Our Father is after us, and we think we deserve to be punished. We think we deserve to get smacked around. And so since we deserve this, we smack ourselves around. We beat up on ourselves. That's what we ever do. We beat ourselves up. We beat ourselves up. Why not? It's stupid. It's stupid to beat yourself up. It doesn't help out at all. And how are we supposed to know what to do? The only one way I know how to do is to read other people's teachings. Have the right books in your house. Have the right TV shows in your house. Right, there's no other way to do it. Read the right books, listen to the good right songs, and write and have the right teachers on your team. And it's so easy today. It's very easy to get confused too, because there's so much information out there. My holiness is my salvation. Since my holiness saves me from all guilt, see, guilt is a killer. Recognizing my holiness is recognizing my salvation. Imagine if you were playing a game and you feel guilty for striking out at baseball. Imagine all bummed out in the corner. Oh man, I feel terrible. What's wrong, Jeter? Oh, I struck out for the third time. I feel terrible. I feel guilty. I'm a bad person. It was ridiculous. You don't feel bad. You're a bad person. You just flog yourself because you improve your batting, you improve your game and get better. Guilt is irrelevant. All it does get in the way. Since my holiness saves me from all guilt, recognizing my holiness is recognizing my salvation. It is also recognizing the salvation of the world. Once I have accepted my holiness, nothing can make me afraid. You know why? Because you can do whatever you want. Once you're fully accepted, fully received, you're full of your innocence. Once you know you're fully innocent, and you can't be guilty. You cannot be guilty. You cannot be guilty in a dream. Nobody's guilty in a dream. You can kill 14 people, take over a country, do terrible things. I don't like this because who knows what they'll do to you. But health-wise, you might go insane. But you're not guilty. No one's guilty for going insane. And then you're not guilty for anything you did in that dream. You wake up, he goes away, you're innocent. Well, same thing here. This is a dream, gents and ladies. And nobody's guilty in a dream. And once you realize your innocence here, you can do whatever you want. And you can't be guilty of anything. And all you can do is compare it to dogs. And my dogs. They do whatever they want to do. They happen to want to get along with us. So that's why dogs are so good. We like them so much. What they want is to get along with humans. But they do whatever they want to do, whatever their instincts tell them to do. Because they know they're innocent. They feel their innocence, their natural innocence. And every once in a while, when they break a law, they feel guilty. They look guilty for like a 10-second spot, but then they feel good again. And my dogs don't do that at all. They just walk away and try again. So I eat food they're not supposed to eat, and that kind of thing. One thing I said, and because I'm unafraid, everyone must share in my understanding, which is the gift of God to me and to the world. If you could get rid of, if we could just lose fear, overcome fear, fear, transcend guilt. I mean, think about it. We are convinced and if you start here, it's hard to start where you should start. You want to start at the very beginning. It's the best place to start, and then you get into the psychology of the course, and you can move right into it. You start where we think we're convinced that we destroyed God. We killed oneness to get the multiplicity. And we feel guilty about that. We are guilty. That's not we feel guilty as much as we're guilty of doing it. We're guilty, and therefore we deserve punishment. And now we're fleeing from an angry God. So we failed killing God, or we should create some demented separation God. Who wants to kill us if we don't follow him? We went nothing to do with that God. We hurt ourselves in hopes that we can die before he kills us. Jesus went to the cross just for one thing, to teach us what it means to be a human being and how to live in this world, how to get the hell out of it. Not so we all just go insane. I am blessed as the Son of God. I am blessed as the Son of God. Herein lies my claims were all good and only good. I am blessed as the Son of God. All good things are mine, because God intended them for me. All good things are mine, because God intended them for me. Awesome. So it's not like you get out there and you have some American dream, get some things for yourself, have a nice life, something you'll get, something you'll get, something you won't get. No, everything that you want. All good things are yours. Because God wants you to have them. All good things. Who decides what's good? There's nothing here that tells you what's good. There's no list. There's no doctrine here. There's no list here. This is good. This is bad. All the only stipulation seems to be is you come from love. All good things. What's a good thing? All things that come from love are yours. Because God intends you to have them. I cannot suffer any loss or deprivation or pain because of who I am. We really are. Who we really are, we are a good thing. And we attract good things. Start where you are right now and look around you and say, this is a good thing. This right here is a good thing. This computer is a good thing. These glasses I'm wearing, this is a good thing. If I didn't have these glasses, I can't see. If I didn't have this book, I wouldn't be reading the course. I wouldn't be reading this one. This is just a red book. And it says on the bottom of this book, it says this is by Helen Schickman, PhD. That's why I bought it. It's the only one book I've ever seen for the course that has her name in the bottom of it. That's a good thing. My room is filled with good things. And it's cool, you know why? Because they're all mine. But that's not all that's mine. Look at anyone else. I go to someone else's house. And see, I look around, they're all good things. Any good thing there, it's mine. Now, I doesn't have to walk out with it, but still. I can have anything. By looking at it, they're all mine. Everything's mine. God intends me to have it all. And I can't suffer loss or deprivation or pain because of who I am. No matter what happens to stuff, to the good things, and if I give them away, I can't suffer any loss or pain But I am perfect. I am wealthy. I'm healthy. I am protected. My Father supports me, protects me, and directs me in all things. All things. All. He directs me in all things. Now, this is plain as day. Is God with you all the time? He's not. Is he with you all the time? He's not sitting there saying, "Yeah, cheers, yeah, okay, Wayne, good job, Wayne, good job, Wayne, good job, Wayne, good job, Wayne." He's directing us. He's saying, "All right, Wayne, go over there. Good job. All right, get up now, Wayne. All right, go out the door over there. All right, move that way over there." He's the director. He supports us. He protects us and directs us in all things. He directs all of it, all of it. His care for me is infinite, and it is with me forever. I am eternally blessed as his son. God's care for us is infinite and with us forever. And we are eternally blessed. What does that mean? It doesn't just mean a lot of blessings. It means we are always going to be blessed by him. You can't snatch us out of that eternity. Eternity means forever. So once you're in forever, you're in forever. You can't snatch. We can't lose our eternal connection to the eternal, because if we lose it, then we're never there. We're there forever. If someone says to you, "You will be, you will be, you will live, you now live forever," I'm going to give you the gift of immortality. Here it is. Now you will live forever. And a week later, he goes, "Give me back. I changed my mind." Well, you said forever. It's impossible to take back forever. Forever is forever. You placed forever in me. I uncovered forever. His care for me is infinite and is with me forever. You can't take that away from somebody. His care. What are you trying to think of it? We just said, don't worry about it, you know? God is with me forever. Jesus is with me forever. Holy Spirit is with me forever. The minute you step into forever, you can't get out. That's what forever means. I mean, not temporary. We're not temporary beings. We've made things look temporary so we can fool ourselves. But it's all a game. We're playing games with our heads. We're playing games with ourselves. Why not? We're really bored. Nothing else to do. We want to be like God. God's cause. We're effect. What do we cause? So we set the whole playing field. Well, we're going to be cause and effect. But we're not really cause and effect. There's no effects here. Jesus said that, you know. He said, there are no effects here. There's no effects here. In the dream, there are really no effects in the dream. The dream is not really an effect at all. The person on the bed is not really doing anything. He's not really creating anything in his mind. The dream is not really there. It's the whole nature of a dream, a not there-ness. Not there. His here is infinite and was released forever. The cause and effect is not there. There is no cause and there's no effect. There's no effect. If there's no effect, if there is no effect, then there's no cause. So you're not causing anything to happen here. You've never caused a thing. You have never caused anything to happen. So anything that you think happened to you Anything you think you've done to other people? Anything you feel guilty about? No, just block it out of your head. You've done nothing wrong, but you've done nothing at all. You've done nothing wrong because you've done nothing at all in the first place. So, what are you bumming about? I can't be bummed that I'm sick because I never got sick. Forgive yourself for what you never did. I forgive myself for not getting sick. I forgive my doctors for not diagnosing me with Parkinson's. But my forgiveness is just a nice interpretation, reinterpretation by the Course. I've always said the Course reinterprets Christianity. And I always, the Course obviously does that. It's one of the things it does. Perhaps primary reason. In the 70s, Christianity, a lot of disenfranchised Christians in the 70s, and it's when it sort of, the 60s is where it really began, and then 70s and 80s, 90s. Now there's a lot of disenfranchised Christians now, and then this is a sort of non-dualistic Judeo-Christian non-dualism, and it adequately reinterprets Christianity in a way that people like my friends and people that I know could enjoy it and like it and be captivated by it. And that's really the whole thing. I mean, the bottom line with this world is you need something, as you get older, especially something that captivates you, something that really, wow, I never thought the universe could be like this. I never thought the world could be like this. I always thought the world was just a giant place that I was in, and I'm vulnerable, very vulnerable little piece of nothing in this world, and then we're dead. So it's going to kill me in about, if I'm lucky, 80 years or so, 75 years. And that's nothing compared to the universe because I'm a nothing little seed, the small little plant that's in this infinite universe that doesn't know me. That was the mechanistic universe. That was the Newtonian universe. But that's not the universe that I chose to live in. When I raised my kids, that was my universe. The universe that was more love. The universe does know me. The real universe, the real me, not the me of the sensorial world, not the world I see, but the world I don't see. To the real pleasure, real peace, real goodness, real happiness. Happiness without an opposite. I hear people say a lot, how would you know the darkness? How would you know the light if you had no darkness? How would you know it's happy if you had no unhappiness? How would you know the good if you had no bad? Well, guess what? Real happiness, you know, is happiness, whether there's unhappiness there or not. That's what I want. And that's what the Course offers. Happiness with no opposite. Joy with no opposite. Peace with no opposite. Pleasure with no opposite. No pain. Pleasure, no pain. Peace, no war. Joy, no misery. Are you kidding me? What else would we want? I mean, the real universe, the real world is pure bliss. You know what lessons have to be learned, but the difference between dark and light. From the perspective of light, it's all in light. There's no darkness. So we think we deserve to be here. So we stay in duality. Of course, it's interesting because it addresses both. It addresses both duality and non-duality. It's a non-duality based course, but it addresses both. It addresses both, so you can live in low vibes, for lack of a better way of saying it, very low vibe. You can live in a world where you have to have darkness so you can know what light is. You have to have evil so you know what good is. You can't have Satan. You have to have the devil if you want to have goodness. If you want to have Jesus, if you want to have Satan, God, you have to have hell if you want to have heaven. That's to me a low vibe way of looking at things. But it's okay, but it's a way of looking at things. For Jesus, the hope is that the Spirit will bring you up in consciousness, raise you up. And it's not raising you up in consciousness is not specific answers that are sitting there on the folder. All right, now that I'm all the new answers. No, you're in a place where you make choices that are more enlightened. You're a little happier, and you're happier and happier and happier and happier and happier. You become a source for happiness, and people around you want to be around you. You become healthier, more clarity. Your finances are in order. I'm not saying you become rich. It's not a prosperity gospel type thing, but yeah, you become finances are good. No, there's no reason for you to be broken and miserable. The whole point was it's the opposite of that. There's only happiness. If you can move out of that duality zone and move up just a little, you move into oneness before you know it. So don't change your point of view. You change your point of view. See from the light's perspective. From the light's perspective, if I'm going to teach you a lesson, if I'm going to teach you a lesson, I'm going to give you something difficult, perhaps a challenge, but the challenge is filled with light. It's a teacher. Jesus is a teacher. What do teachers do? They have quizzes, they have tests. They're not bad for doing that. They're good. Another good thing. I have the title for this little sharing. We call it Good Things. Good things. Good things. So I'm going to run through this very quickly. My holiness envelops everything I see. My holiness blesses the world. There is nothing my holiness cannot do. My holiness is my salvation. I am blessed as the Son of God. Amen, amen. I'm going to play a song, give the mic back to Len. Thanks, everyone. I hope it was helpful. And um, yeah, which song I want to play here? This one. I haven't played this out. I've played this before, but it's always a good one. All right, so this is Miracles Everywhere. God bless you all. Since I'll be back on Monday for the personal life with the Linster. I'm looking forward to that, obviously. So come by if you can for that. It's a great book. It's fantastic. And it's the Spirit of God is speaking through that book in a powerful way, very powerful. Matter of fact, it's like you're talking to a no-nonsense uncle who's giving it to you straight on the sly. It was the guy on the sly. What was it really all about? So come by if you haven't to, or just listen to it on the live stream. All right, so here's a song for you. This is my song. Heard it before. And all right.
A child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking for I knew it. And as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today, I got a lot to do. He said, that's okay, and he walked away, but his smile never dimmed. It said, I'm gonna be like him, yeah, you know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, the little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. Well, he came from college just the other day, so much like a man I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you, can you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. I've long since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I can find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids are the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. We're gonna have a good time then.
All right. It's one of my favorite songs in the whole world. And I hope you had a good time today, guys. I hope it was understandable. I hope you understand what I was saying, at least part of it, enough to be helped. And so until Monday, God bless you. I love you, and peace.
Thank you so much, Rev Wayne Stills. And yes, we understand you.